Alright guys, so I'm back again with another world travel planning tip. Today I actually wanted to talk about kind of a rule of thumb that I used when I did my planning. Um, I actually would look up lodging costs in like a city that I knew I wanted to go to. And I actually was doing like hostels. It depends on what you're doing, but this works really well for hostels. But if you look and see how much a hostel costs per night, and then you take that number and multiply it by 2.5 or 3, that is about honestly what we spent for lodging, for food, for like miscellaneous, like toiletries, like transportation. I want to say like that is a really good number to use. So it depends, like if you're traveling in like more expensive places and you're going to be staying in like nicer places, then that number won't necessarily hold true for you. But if you're going to be doing like, maybe some Airbnb, but then throw in some hostels in there as well, like look up like nicer end hostels and look up like what a dorm bed costs there. Multiply that by 3. And if honestly, and I would say like you could, depending on if you drink or not, like I drink alcohol, so I included that, and so that's why I went with 3. But if you don't, then you could definitely go with 2.5 or maybe even like lower. But those are the rules that I did. Like I would look up the city that I was going to go visit, look up the hostel and multiply by that number, and then multiply by the number of days I was going to be there, and that was like about like how much I budgeted. Honestly, like when I would go back and look at my travels, it did hold pretty true. I got that from a blog I read a while back, so I'm just sharing that with you today. So again, do the research for the city you want to stay in, look up the lodging and multiply that number by 2.5 or 3, and then that should help you to kind of budget your trip as far as like lodging, food, transportation, just kind of like miscellaneous costs like that. So anyways, hope that helps.